without further ado, last time we found out that there was a 16th student. Technically, we found that out 2 times ago, and we were reminded constantly about Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, and that we should watch out for her. And then she shows up and dies. I don't even know. I don't know. You know the game is running out of students when they introduce a new character just to kill them immediately. But for once, we get a murder where we're actually not sure about anything that happened. Especially since Makoto was knocked out for the beginning of it. So this is gonna be fun, because we're finding out what happened at the same time as everyone else for once. And that is the scariest part. Hopefully this is gonna be the craziest trial yet. I'm excited for it. Yeah. So last time we just left off right at the trial end. I'm also a little bit tired today. I went on a thrift store adventure with Justin. We went to like 3 different book-offs. All in like torrents. Trying to sell his laptop. But that was fun. Apparently, only the one in Gardena has anything to do with Japanese used stuff. But that was a fun adventure. I'm really tired, but it's okay, because today's a trial, and trials don't require me to talk that much, so that's fine. Celeste is saying that that you think you suspect either Kyoko or Yasuhiro. Yeah, it's weird. For once, there isn't an obvious one. Yasuhiro's been like the suspect for the last 2 murders, so either that gives him a break, or it's finally him. But I don't see a single point of motivation. And then Kyoko's been gone for this whole investigation, as she usually does. And I don't know, does that mean she's the quote-unquote obvious one, which would mean she's not the killer? Or does that mean she... I mean, I honestly suspect that she is, but she did it in order to reveal more information about Monokuma and sacrifice herself in order to help us all escape. And that's gonna be really sad if that's the case. But hey, that's the only thing I could see making sense. And all these clues, these are probably the most stilted clues we've had so far. They're all... We still don't even know what exactly happened. We see the remains of the body, we don't even know what she looks like. We know that she had a tattoo and fake nails. Interestingly, those are evidence pieces. I can only wonder what those are going to be used for as far as truth bullets. There were fragments indicating the bomb was from the Monokuma bomb. Sprinklers will likely come into play deciding what time the body was killed. Additionally with this. The knife is probably not the murder weapon. I don't expect this knife to be long enough to pierce through the entire body, when the Monokuma file clearly said that it goes all the way through. Yeah. Just one time, too. We still don't know why there's a missing chicken. The tarp was probably used to move the body. Byakuya said there was no corpse last night, so again, something to do with when the body died. And everything else is just odd. So, there we have it. It's most likely the arrow, yes. It's interesting that the Monokuma file specifically says stabbed with a knife, though. I don't know about that. Viviana's here, what's up? You're just in time for the trial. We're just recapping everything we know so far. Perhaps the least we know about any trial yet, which is gonna make this interesting. So, besides all that, I think we're ready. Now actually, I need to set skills. Increase the focus gauge by 2, sure. I think I'm still able to use all of my skills that I have. Yeah, this worked out perfectly. It's very unfortunate because apparently the people that give you the skills early all died. So these are just the skills I have. I'm gonna have to be good with this. And let the trial begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Tell us, Monokuma.
Your votes will determine the results.
Tell us everything you know.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
If I pick the wrong
then
one,
I'll
what?
punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Oh, Monokuma, you card. Oh man, I'm very slightly delirious. I have been running on just so little sleep this whole week, but again, it's fine. The game will do the talking for me.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Well, first, can we discuss that the room is no longer Egyptian themed? I kind of missed that. That was my favorite theme so far.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Good point. Good point. We do need to clarify. If it's not Mukuro Ikusaba, then that would be a twist.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
That right away. Good, off to a good start. Yasuhiro, Kyoko's standing right there.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Exactly what I said.
No, that's a ghost.
Oh yeah, I forgot he believes in ghosts and aliens that abduct burgers.
But she has legs and stuff.
Maybe ghosts have legs. You don't know. Have you seen a ghost?
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Okay. You know, when I first met Hiro, I thought that he just existed to be a victim. I'm honestly surprised he's lasted this long. And I'm as stupid and slightly annoying as he is, it's slightly endearing as well. And you know, it just wouldn't be the same without him.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Me too.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this, proving it's not Kyoko when she's right there?
Traits?
One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her piercing glare. I think it's just the gloves.
I got it!
Because her face was burnt, you can't use that. Can't use that to prove
anything. They'll give us some
anything.
insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
I think Yasuhiro is such a big guy to kill. He's probably difficult to kill. I don't know. Considering how easily to manipulate he was, they could have killed him when they were Celeste and the fanfiction dude could have killed him easily when they were just like drugging him out to put in that suit. I think it's just dumb luck he survived. Her gloves, yes.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Byakuya, that's a bit insensitive, but I guess technically needed for the court.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Ooh.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, I mean, that's a bit personal. I guess nobody outside this room would know. Oh man.
You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Why are we doing this? Why is this the line of questioning we're on? There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Alright, we're doing this. We're doing this. Can I... Let's hope I remember the mechanics of this system. Fragments, sprinklers, exploded body, fake nails. Fake nails? You can't wear glove with fake nails.
It's just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
That's true.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Oh, I like that one. I'm a ghost, I'm right here.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
Oh my god.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I'm right there with you, Byakuya. What the... Oh my god. I guess they wanted to start off with a lighter tone. I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it. Apparently, we have to prove it with words and not her standing right there.
Then prove the dead body.
I'm certain
They
it's
got
I'm certain
burnt
it's the
up
fake
in the
nails.
explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
No way. Those fake nails way too long.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
I'm surprised a trained mercenary would want to ever wear fake nails.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Oh yeah, why would you show off your hands with fake nails if you were hiding them?
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I mean, Hiro does have a point, besides his argument about Kyoko, but still.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah, he just said that.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
About you not being dead.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Thank you. Thank you. What was the point of that?
Which should have been obvious since she's standing
Oh
right
my
here.
god. Byakuya is saying what everyone's thinking.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Okay.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Oh boy. Alright. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Thank you for that padding, game. Everything starts from there. And I bet the game was originally written to have Kyoko, like, appear right now. I don't know why she just, had to appear before the trial. I think
Kyoko really is still
tattoo,
alive.
probably.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Maybe the tattoo.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
There it is. Definitely. Tattoo
There's
identifies the
nothing
body.
else we can do, right?
Alright. We need to find
Kyoko
something. I don't know, I skipped it.
There's gotta be some... I don't think so. And there wasn't any description. Well, if we can't identify the
Whoopsie.
body...
There we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Very straightforward. Just how I like my arguments.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
Seriously? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Well, yes.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
No, Hiro. She means all of us will die a cruel death.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
How convenient that that part of her body did not get scorched.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
She's a diamond dog of Metal Gear.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I think that's just your tattoo, Toko.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Great way to deflect that line of questioning, Byakuya.
Oh, really?
Ban Toko! Ban her! She's been banned like 3 times already. I think it's too late. I think she's like immune. If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear. The profile, right? Tattoo, there we go.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Oh good, I was worried I wasn't pronouncing Fenrir right.
Okay, so...
I got it!
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
I feel like that would be counterintuitive to a mercenary group. Like, if they ever get captured as a prisoner of war, then, like, you're not supposed to identify yourself. But now, that's how you do it. You identify yourself and whatever affiliation you're with.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a dog. Oh, no, we're really gonna do a Hangman's Gambit for dog? Wolf? Wolf, wolf. W, please. Give me W, give me W. Whoopsie. L. F. I did it.
Now I understand.
What if Kyoko has one too? Oh. Oh my god.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
You could be right. Having scars on your hand does not preclude having a wolf tattoo. Maybe she has scars because she scraped off the tattoo. Ooh. What would that mean, though? What would that mean? It could be that Kyoko actually is Mukuro Ikusaba. And then she, like, switched identities with Mukuro, who is actually Kyoko. So maybe Kyoko is the one who died. We're actually talking to Mukuro Ikusaba. What does it mean? I mean, Kyoko's been on our side, right? Right? I can't fathom her being actually evil. Oh no. You know, Viviana is using the rip emote. I feel like you're using it as a bucket of popcorn instead of a bucket of chicken. You know what? That's actually a good thing that works on 2 levels. Oh boy. That's exactly what you're doing. Yes, a chicken eating chicken to watch this story unfold. The ultimate deceiver. The ultimate liar. Oh boy.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Is Toko actually being useful for once?
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Loki!
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Ow, she's being useful for once.
Wolf tattoo. And that means...
It means it's her persona! I'm sorry, I shouldn't bring that up.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
Yes.
So it must have been Mukuro.
What? But is it also Kyoko?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
I want to see Kyoko's scars now. If they're in the shape of like a blob that got removed from her skin, I am very curious.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ooh. I'm curious though, if indeed there was an identity swap, Monokuma should know about it since the handbooks have your true name written on them.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
Now hold on, nobody said she was the mastermind.
No. It means we were wrong in
Yeah, there
thinking
you
that
go.
Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But is the mastermind one of us or what?
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
You know what? If Yasuhiro's the mastermind, I'm gonna throw a fit because that's... What if that's the only reason he's alive after all this time?
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. Her profile doesn't say that.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Kyoko.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
How did you come up with that?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Got it wrong or lied? What? Why?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Who was Murkrow in a cassava?
She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
What? Why is she doing what she's doing in that strong bad outfit? Is she like... Why did she take all the books out of that secret room and knock me out but not kill me?
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
Okay, now they're getting meta.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
It's really odd, though. Where did she sleep, though? I guess the second floor dorms are technically part of the dorms.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Maybe Kyoko killed her because she had info on her? Maybe, but that would mean that Kyoko doesn't want to know about herself. Or, I don't know. That would mean that Kyoko lied about not knowing about herself, or that she doesn't want to know about herself. I don't know where this is going quite yet.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
Oh, so you know.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
This is the most serious trial yet. Everyone's actually genuinely trying to figure this out.
My information was not wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Maybe there is an identity swap? If Kyoko's not wrong, then that's it, yeah.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Prattle, chatter, chit-chat.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Why is that important?
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
State what?
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
So, a student did it.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
I mean, so far, we haven't had a reason to distrust anything Monokuma says. He just withholds information. I don't think he's lying.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Unless it's another suicide.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Dang it. That was one of my thoughts. After finding out there was a 16th student, but now that Yasuhiro's saying it, I don't believe it anymore.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Alright then, there goes that theory.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Maybe I did it!
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Ah, crap. Everyone's gonna point the finger at me. There's no other explanation.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Well, yes, that's technically true after two-thirds of us died.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
It doesn't point to me, it just doesn't point to anyone else. Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Toko and Genocide Jack, that's kind of the same. Me and Kyoko.
I got it!
Damn it.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
What could this mean?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm.
I mean, it could be Byakuya since this is his account, but I don't think so. I actually don't.
That at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
I feel like that's the most important point, when the murder took place. If he's wrong about this, that's the only thing that can open up more suspects.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
And that's what would have saved us from that whole Celeste episode. Being very careful about who goes with who.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects are now me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. Wait, I'm remembering something about the dream that Makoto had. He dreamt that he was hearing himself talk. He dreamt that he was hearing himself talk, saying something like, I have to stay here. Did Makoto, like, sleepwalk and do it? Or is it like a clone? Liquid!
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Just because they went to the bathroom in pairs doesn't mean that one person won't lie for the other one. It's true. If anything, they should have all gone to the bathroom at all the exact same time.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
There you go, Makoto. That's what'll save you.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Sure, doesn't mean that's when it died. Could have just been moved there.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one
What
who
time
saw
indeed?
the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? That's like 9, right?
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Uh-huh. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Shaking my head, can't be.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
7:30?
Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
I'm actually honestly surprised I remember these times. I usually forget stuff like this.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
UGL. Why Makoto ain't got no alibi? He's not that ugly. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. So what, either we prove that it happened before 10 or after 7:30. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. The game is fun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Sounds like airtight logic to me. So, what, sprinklers? Sprinklers are the only thing I can think of that have anything to do with time.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi
But
for
why
most
did
of that
somebody
time.
just say 2 o'clock and 3
from
o'clock?
10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Wait, what? The incident took place in the garden, right? If I remember, there's something that happens there every morning at a certain time. Okay, so yeah, for sure it's the sprinklers, but what statement?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh, okay. Just thinking about that.
Shoot!
All right. Just trying things.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10
10
and 9
o'clock.
o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't...
Yeah, from 10 up to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit. So Makoto, if you have any objections,
The
now
only
would
things I
be
can
the
shoot
time.
are saying 10 o'clock and 7:30. Those don't contradict each other, so it has to be a truth bullet. How do I say what we want to say?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to console Makoto if
I can only think.
objections now.
I can only think that we have to shoot the 10 o'clock, I guess.
We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Sure. But why though?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
I'm hoping you're talking about why the body wasn't wet. But if that's the case, why wasn't my truth bullet the body and not the sprinklers? I don't know, the leaps this game takes. I'll accept it though, just because I think it may be because of the hard difficulty I put it on. Oh well. Okay, actually yes.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Ah, there we go. It's because it wasn't completely soaked, but only like the feet or something. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Oh sure, Toko. Don't talk to me about wet bodies, you perv.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
You're wrong.
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Banned!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
I would like to, yes. I would like to deny your existence right now.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm still thinking about what Toko said. I'm just surprised that was in this game. Christian stream, come on. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, sure, mouth down south. I don't, That's the first time I've ever said that phrase. Maybe. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. Yes, hit her with evidence, literally. Just take like that bottle from the last case and just smack her over the head with it. Please do so. Jesus. Oh yeah, yes. Let's do this. Sure.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No!
Didn't we already have one of these against her?
Hold on.
Wait, I forgot how to reload. Okay.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me?
I'm not sure how hard this is supposed to be, but it's not that hard.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No!
Sweet. Exploded body.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Body before the explosion. Ah, shoot. No, it's body analysis.
That's enough!
Oh, we're back to this.
Are you trying to blame me?
It would have been nice to know what the bullets were before all this happened. Okay. I would like to say exploded body.
This should prove it.
There you go. Oh god. It was the sprinklers that got the body wet, but like after.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Guess it wasn't the sprinklers. Just because it wasn't completely soaked. But then, what did get the body wet? Please don't let Toko be right.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Sylveon's here. Hey, what's up? You missed a little bit of the trial, but not much has happened yet. We're trying to identify this dead person. We've established that it's not Kyoko, even though Kyoko's standing right there, and Yasuhiro needed it proven to him that she's not dead. Okay, so what could have gotten the lower half of the body wet? Oh god damn it! Lower half of the body's wet. Toko, am I enjoying the trial so far? Pretty good. I mean, there's... At least I'm not verifying things I already... I mean, I kind of am verifying things I already know. It's not as tedious as trial number 3, I'll tell you that.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Lower half of the body is wet. Lewd. Hey, Toko is already banned for that. Be careful.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Wait, was that backwards? Did I say that backwards?
I'm so sick of her.
Did I say... Top half was wet. Oh, okay. Never mind. I've got it wrong. Top half was wet.
Let's just move on.
Maybe I'm the one with a dirty mind.
The reason only the top half was wet was because...
Because why? Oh yeah, because I splashed it. Right,
While
I did that.
the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
The part on fire. The man on fire. Metal Gear.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Well, I remember the fact that all the times that were involved, but I don't remember that I doused the body with water. I need to review my own videos.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Nice. I do like the way they're handling Makoto's alibi, because it's going like I said. The only way to clear his name is to do it in a roundabout way. Prove that the time of death was misassumed, and that's exactly what we're doing. All right. I'm down with how they're doing this.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Ah, crap. I mean, I don't doubt it. But I'm still remains to be seen if they're going in this direction or not. Who is it? Kyoko? Is it? I don't know. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. I don't. Kyoko murdered someone.
I'd just like to say one thing.
Yes, I did do it.
If you vote for me and I die here,
what?
The mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. So, what? Is this how it goes?
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Yeah, but... Okay, She's saying... If I vote for her and she dies, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. I think I understand. I think she's saying that she did do it. Because if they don't vote for her, she won't die. That can only happen if she did it. Because if she's not the killer, then everyone dies. I mean, if she's not the killer, then everyone dies except for the real killer. The only way she can not die is if not voting for her results... Well, no, wait. I think she did do it, but she wants us to vote for someone else so that we all die and she can reveal the truth of the school to everyone outside. Is that it? This is an odd conundrum. We're at a conflict of interests. I thought you wanted to help us leave, Kyoko. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Maybe not. Maybe so? I don't know what to believe anymore.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Who killed the student then?
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
Oh, now we're at a conundrum. Okay. Here's the thing. Do we believe Monokuma, who is scum, but has told the truth up until now, and has only hidden the truth? Or do we believe Kyoko, who has been on our side this entire time, but we still know next to nothing about? Decisions.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Does the Togami family own the school? Is that why he called him boss? Is that why his family name is on the stakes?
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Is it?
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
Maybe? Like all anime, the first thing that people assume is wrong.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
Oh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
I mean, it could have also been way before and the body got moved. Another possibility, yes.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The tarp, right?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
And you're gonna make me say it, right? A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been the tarp? Alright, sure, I'll give you that much.
I got it!
Alright, the game's
You're talking
doing
about the tarp,
pretty good.
aren't you?
Game's doing pretty good at obfuscating what exactly happened here.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Not if the water, like, runs through the ground.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Wouldn't the tarp be wet, though?
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that.
Wait, Viviana has brought up a point. How did Kyoko know there was a tarp? She wasn't investigating.
Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
But is it wet?
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Why do you know this?
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Damn it, Kyoko. Please, work with us here.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Wait, are you blaming me? Hold on here. I thought we were friends. I thought we had something going on here. Why are you blaming me? I feel so betrayed? But also confused. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. There's no bus emoticon? What about suspicious emoticon? To throw the chicken under? No, there's already a missing chicken in this case, which we, by the way, still don't know what happened to. The tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? So it has no blood on it, and that's true. The body.
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Okay, Kyoko, I hope you're giving me this information specifically for me to refute. I can't handle another betrayal. Certainly not a deadly one. Oh no, is Kyoko the mastermind? I don't want to think about that. I don't want that to be true.
By
I just
covering
want...
the body with the tarp,
I just want Kyoko and Makoto to get together and have happy little detective babies and a happily ever after.
The tarp was only dirty on one side.
Only dirty on one side. Body.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Body before the explosion?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Uh-huh.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Haha! Gotcha!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Objection! Yes!
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
I'm genuinely confused on who the mastermind could be. I'm genuinely confused. The game has succeeded at confusing me. I am actually going to give the game props for that. Big think. Where's the Monoka think emoji? Where is it? I need to make one. One side being clean is pretty strange.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
This is true.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Unless you know the knife made like a tent. Manoka think.
Maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? Camouflage? What, now you're thinking in military terms? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers,
The chickens!
they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Rip chicken. Is that the only reason for the chickens? Really?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
There you go, that's the appropriate use of the rip emote.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
That's also true. Actually, that would be easier. Why didn't that happen?
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Why though? Why kill the chicken? What did the chicken ever do to you?
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
I don't know why this is necessary. We know about a place where blood could be, I guess, so nobody would suspect the missing blood packet. They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which means... No! The chickens! Which one of you has finger-licking good chicken hiding from all of us?
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
Why?
What? Chicken blood?
George! No! No! We must have a funeral. Here lies George, the most delicious chicken to ever have been finger-licking.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Okay.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So you're saying the blood... Yeah, Celeste is saying the blood was actually dried long before. They used the fresh blood to make it seem like it was fresh. That is very, very... That is like 3 layers deep. Who would think this far ahead? Other than Kyoko. But why is she bringing this up?
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
I guess they didn't use the blood pack because the blood would be too cold to use as fake blood.
Man, that's messed up.
I know, right?
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
That's true. Just like the Native Americans, they should not waste any part of the body.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Are you saying because Makoto's alibi is that he was sleeping? Is that? Why you do this to me? Kyoko, why you betray me? Whole world have betrayed me. You're tearing me apart, Kyoko.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
True.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
This is getting complicated. I
have to agree. That certainly is strange.
I don't know if now I kind of believe Kyoko. Who is hiding information from us that we can't figure this out? We can't piece this together. Something doesn't fit. Something's missing.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Could be, yes. But why was the coat backwards too?
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Here we go, now they're addressing it.
I think so.
No? Makoto, do you just walk around with a backwards coat all the time? Like the backwards man? The backwards man, I'm the backwards man. I can walk backwards as fast as you can.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Settles what?
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Does it make me predictable that I keep saying exactly what the game's about to say before they say it, or does that make the game predictable?
But the body didn't get wet, because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Why go through that much trouble?
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Jesus.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Why do you know so much about this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, certainly she usually knows everything, but if she was really out of the loop this whole time, not even knowing that the body was killed until just now. What's going on here?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Wait a minute.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Now, I didn't do that. For sure.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
But clearly, he's not smart enough to pull that thing off. And the suspicion falls back on me again. Betrayal! But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Narrator. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullet section. Ooh.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Did you do this, Kyoko? Did you do this just to pin it all on me? Are you just pulling what Sayaka did, but like 5 trials into the game? Trying to pin it all on me? I feel like such a heel.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Neither! Hopefully.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. I'm the ultimate lucky student, right? That means I'll win.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Dude, you're just betting your own life on that coin flip.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Okay.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Why is it not bloody?
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
There's no way. It's not even long enough to do that.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Now we're just seeing who can find a loophole? I mean, I guess. I'd rather find the truth.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
The truth will set me free. Listen, even more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Oh crap, that's more evidence against me. We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Oh, that bad.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Kyoko, why? Why? Do I have to fall back to Trash Can Chan and Bed Chan? The only waifus who haven't betrayed me.
Then why did you hide that fact?
I didn't hide anything.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened that last night. Nobody will believe me if I tell them that Mukuro took it. Also, it's interesting that the flashback doesn't show fake fingernails or a tattoo. Oh, that is very interesting that they specifically did this. They're specifically showing that there's no tattoo on that hand. See, look. Why I was wondering why the character was holding that knife in such a weird way. Huh. Is that important? Are we confused about who died? I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Hey, yo, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
It can't be Yasuhiro in that suit because his hair won't fit in the luchador mask. Well, maybe it's a wig. Imagine, it's like Yasuhiro bends over weird and then his hair just pops off.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Well, 30% of that could be wrong. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. I did not murder her. This guy's dead body, body and fork, exploded body. These are all body things. Christ. Christ almighty.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That did happen, yes.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, even I'm talking in
getting
this.
Stabbed is what killed her, right?
Maybe
so
not.
There's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Stab, stab. Who's saying that?
Man you are, Makoto.
Look who's talking! Okay, so the single stab is the point of contention here. I used that knife to kill Mukuro? No. There's no way.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was
I'm
afraid
guessing it's
of that.
this.
If he did have that knife before,
And that seals it. Just because I had that automatically...
well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Ah! Nope, okay, sure. Kyoko definitely set me up for this, but why? I don't. I mean, she set me up in order to steal the key, but, you know, that was part of the plan. I'm sure Makoto's fine with that. Is it the Monokuma? Was the Monokuma file part of this?
Shoot!
I don't know if the Monokuma file's in my bullets.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's not in here.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Fragments
It really
near the body?
is, isn't it?
Exploded
I
body
was afraid of
analysis?
If he
Maybe?
did have that knife before, that seals it.
Makoto, just because I had that automatic?
Well,
getting stabbed is what killed, so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Still thinking about this. Okay, we can try it.
The knife we found,
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Gave to Makoto.
really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic?
well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her.
No! Crap. What about disguised body? What is it about disguised body? Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe the argument is, why would I go through all that trouble to disguise the body and then not even use a different knife? Maybe. Could be. I'll try that one. I mean, I don't have many attempts left, but that's probably it. I think you're right.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic?
well,
Getting stabbed is what...
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Yep, that's it. Alright. Yeah. Thanks for that, Sylveon.
Wait, hold on.
That's the clue I needed.
The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Absolutely.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
So that means the knife had to be put in after that?
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
So does that mean Kyoko was the one who appeared in my dream? There weren't any scars on the hands either. Is that another party?
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
So,
maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
okay, first of all, the Monokuma file does not say that. Second of all, why is Kyoko doing this? Alright, I'm just gonna ask it over and over again until I get an explanation here. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, the Monokuma file says as much.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Thank you for the free health.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, yes, you did. Hero, please stop talking.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
But if it's Kyoko, why did she... Kyoko was the one who brought the camouflage up. I don't... But did she bring it up knowing that we wouldn't think it was her if she was the one to bring it up?
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Is it someone not here? It's almost like the only way this makes sense is if the killer is someone not even here.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Yes. Clearly a plant.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but...
When do I bring up the arrows?
What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
The Monokuma bomb.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Okay. There's that trademark Byakuya snark.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Yasuhiro, you don't know what 3/4 of those words mean.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
It's always me. Just a second ago, you were gonna blame me of all this. There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. Explanation? Well, I don't know about a reason, but I can definitely tell you the cause. Where's the Monokuma bomb? Do I have the Monokuma bomb itself in here? I guess I'll just use fragments.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Oh, yep.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
Oh, yeah. The four with an alibi were the people who even had access to the bomb in the first place. Well, I mean, at a certain point, all of us had access to the bomb, but those are the four who are most familiar with it and know it's a bomb.
That's only natural, because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Yes.
It's part of a bomb.
A bomb? JC. You're thinking Toku's suspicious because he hasn't been saying much today? You know, that's... Could be.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
I mean, back when there were more students, it could have been... People who weren't talking could have been using their relative silence as an excuse to hide, but I don't know if that makes sense now that there's only a couple of us. Like, it's harder to hide behind not talking when there's only so few.
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Okay, this just keeps bouncing back and forth. It's like we're playing logic tennis.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
Toko doesn't know how to use arrows? Yeah, we don't even know if there's a bow involved. Is there any of us that can have access to, like, any sort of bow type thing?
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
Yes, talking. Talking helps.
It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
May not change the facts, but it can definitely clarify them. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Okay. 3 bullets, that's interesting. Why is it so easy?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Ooh, how do you know about arrows?
According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Wait, what? When did we talk about hitting on the back of the head?
And more than that.
When did we say anything about hitting on the back of the head? Did I forget about that? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They're dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife. It also been... Oh, I forgot about that. Interesting. What? What killed Junko? Spears, but like lots of spoons. Countless wounds. Wait, Junko, yeah. Countless wounds. I wouldn't... There'd be no reason for that unless the body was actually Junko? I can only think of one thing that could have killed her.
Then
Wait,
shall we continue the debate?
But when was Junko hit in the head?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right?
Oh,
And
damn
then
it.
there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was...
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Okay,
entire...
okay, I need a moment to think here, actually. I actually need a moment to think. Yeah, that's one thing I suspected. Maybe the dead person is actually the body of Junko, who was like dragged out of wherever Monokuma was keeping it. Especially considering that the body seems kind of desiccated. Like it could have been dead for a while. I'm having I'm having a bit of trouble connecting the dots here. Monokuma said it was the 16th student? I don't know anymore. I just completely forgot what Monokuma said during the trial. Monokuma said that this was a problem among students. So... it doesn't quite confirm that the body is Mukuro. But we went through all that trouble trying to prove it. What do we have that's as thick as a metal pipe? Corpse had a mask covering the body. There's a knife. The body stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. There's no blood on the ground. This guy's dead body. The murder took place. I don't see anything in here that has anything to do with a pipe-like object. That's the odd thing. We're talking about that now. We're talking about that point now, but there's nothing in my evidence that has anything to do with it. Stuck in the head with an object. I'm stumped. I can only think of one thing that could have killed her. So my bullets are what? Body before, exploded body.
The injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Monokuma file.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Oh, okay. Viviana says it might not be a contradiction. Maybe it's take fatal injury and shoot it at what I think is the actual cause.
Shoot.
Possibly.
Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has.
I don't see a contradiction.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Damn it! Why does that?
There's only one other thing.
Why does that not detect well?
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Why? Oh, yes, I see. So what you're saying is, I have absolutely no idea. Crap.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well,
I should stop trying to mess with the blue text, really.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay, is this it then? Is this where we're saying that it's Junko? Maybe that's
then
it.
shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't
Okay, I'm gonna take a leap of faith. I'm taking a leap of faith. Why other wounds?
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm dead. We're gone. I'm out of life. There's a contradiction in here, but what? Now Makoto's being blamed for sure. Nobody believes me. Nobody hears what I'm about to say. Time to reveal the blackened. Except not really. Well, if anything, this alternate timeline or whatever of me failing the game proves that I didn't do it. At least we know that much. Either that, or whoever wrote this game didn't think about this case. Yeah. Maybe it's backwards. Oh, that's so lame. If that's the case, it's so lame. That should work both ways, because really? Sure, whatever.
I refuse to give up yet.
I see why that's one of the least liked aspects of this game. The evidence shooting against other evidence mechanic.
then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her.
I'll just try to continue for all our sakes.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Yep.
entire body. Then Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Nope. So, what piece of evidence do I have that actually points, like, definitively to the reason that Mukuro died, if this is Mukuro? That's what I'm wondering. Alright, let's take one more look at this. One more look at the evidence. Swan Hub's here. Hello. How you doing? I take it that you played Danganronpa before, because otherwise I can't think of a reason that you'd come in so late to my stream. Welcome. Hello. I don't know. I'm having a bit of trouble here trying to figure out exactly what the cause of death for this unknown 16th student is. You're looking forward to seeing me unravel the mystery? Oh god. Oh god, the pressure's on now. So far... Wait a minute. There are 10 arrows. There are 10 arrows. Was the body actually shot with 10 arrows? Is that the cause of death? I'm wondering. The body was covered with other wounds, but these are several days old. Did whoever murdered this person shoot them with 10 arrows and then hit them on the head and then stab them? This is honestly the most stumping thing I've had this entire game.
Then shall we continue the
It's
debate?
making me feel like a real dummy.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
True,
The
yes.
explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Don't think it's anything to do with the explosion.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the knife. And then there's only one other thing.
What?
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
Exploded body.
the victim had suffered
Body before.
countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna think back at the truth bullets. Maybe we're discounting them too early. You're interested in seeing me figure it out, but your lips are sealed. Thank you so much for keeping me a surprise. Because I honestly do want to figure this out myself. Okay, so let's think again one more time. The bullets I have: Monokuma File 5. Identity is unknown, dead before the blast. Victim stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking the knife going completely through the body, because since the Monokuma file says it, it's probably true. So, I wonder what the significance is of being hit in the head with a pipe, or something like a pipe, and the body being covered with day-old wounds. Exploded body analysis. Upper half is burnt beyond recognition, upper half remained on fire, upper half was wet, but the bottom is dry. I don't think that's important. Body before the explosion. Corpse had a mask covering the head and a white jacket. A knife has been thrust. There are blood stains around the wound. The body stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. However, there was no blood on the ground around the body. No blood on the ground around the body. We still haven't addressed why there wouldn't be blood around the ground. I think? Maybe. What do we have again? What's our bullets?
Then shall we continue the debate?
Body before. Yeah, these are the only
victim's
things.
fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What? I'm stumped. I am hopelessly stumped. Really? There's just like 3 random things that can cause death, and no evidence pointing to anything specific.
Then shall we continue the debate?
So why is Makoto...
The victims...
Why is Makoto so sure? Oh, okay, I got it. I think... I gotta think about this backwards. Got it. So, I think because body before the explosion notes that there's no blood on the ground around the body, that means the only thing that could have killed her is something that doesn't cause a wound, meaning hit on the head. It's gotta be it. I'm trying it.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Can I shoot a bullet? Okay.
I guess.
Body before.
She was already told.
And it wasn't even...
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was
Got
evidence
it?
that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
What? No, that's gotta be it. What else could it be? I thought I had it. Brad's here. Hey, what's up? You're watching me fail. You're watching me fail real hard. I could also shoot it at fatal injury. Could be.
Shoot.
I'm trying things. I have lives.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for...
Well, yeah.
At least it doesn't lose me time.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's
Body
fatal
before
injury has
explosion.
yet to be determined, correct?
Phrasing fatal injury on back of the head? I've actually tried that already. Some of the refutations in game 1 are fucked up. You gotta be agreeing. You're more agreeing with some lines than refuting them. I gotta try to get creative with my methodology. Okay. Thanks for the hint. Thank you for the hint. Because... Thank you for confirming that I should... my line of thinking should be without telling me what to do. That is a creative way to put that. And I respect the way you respect my intelligence. As low as it is. Oh, man. Yeah, these games are on sale right now, by the way. So if I can chill, if anybody's not played this game yet, well, first of all, if anybody's not played this game yet, then you should probably leave now because I'm like really deep into the game. But they're on sale right now for like lots of money off on Steam, so you can pick them up. Okay, so how can I agree?
Shoot.
Okay.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has
Fatal
yet
injury?
to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only...
Oh yeah.
Did I not already try
That's
this?
gotta be it. There was evidence that
I thought I
showed
tried
she
this
was hit
already.
on the back of her head.
No, yeah, I did try that already. Brad says, you just got here, you don't know who died, so you gotta bounce. Alright, thanks for dropping on by. Maybe the other way around. I think I also tried the other way around. I don't know, I'm just gonna try whatever. At this point, I am...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well,
I'm just sad.
And it wasn't even...
I'm just very
Oh
sad.
yeah.
That's gotta be it.
Then back to the head.
Evidence that showed she was hit on the back.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has...
What?
No, that's wrong.
Didn't I try that? Maybe I didn't try that. I guess I didn't try that.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
I need a moment. I just... Okay. As a programmer that I am, actually I am, that is my profession and job, I would like to say that if I had programmed this game, I would make it so that in any case where you have to shoot a statement at another statement, it should work both ways. It really should work both ways. I am happy that my line of thinking was true. I actually did figure it out. But I don't like that it's not obvious that when you figure it out, you should be able to prove it immediately. Swanub says, you don't want to spoil, but sometimes the game is dumb. This is one of the rounds you have to guess your way through. Well, you just saw me do the same thing. Okay, well, I figured it out. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. Okay. I'm just gonna forget that happened and say I got it. I figured it out. I figured it out by myself. I just needed a little help figuring out how to prove it. Thank you, Swanhub. That tip you gave really helped.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
I mean, the body could have died earlier.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
That's one thick object.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know why the pickaxe is even involved.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
You know what? That's actually smart. They fixed this problem in the later games through improved game mechanics. Oh, I sure hope so. I am definitely going to stream later games. I've said that on stream before. Not necessarily immediately after I finish this. I do want a break from doing all this voice acting. But yeah. Still Soft Spoken says, why are you thinking that the body is Junko? Yeah, because I don't see any other reason that the game would bring up that it has multiple wounds. So maybe they did fish out her body from wherever it was hiding. Interesting enough.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
If it is an old dead body, I actually was thinking about that like way earlier as like something someone could possibly do in order to like plant a body to make it seem like a murder happened. But if that's the case, why are we even having a trial? Monokuma only holds the trial when somebody actually kills somebody else. I mean, that's what we assume, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna let this play out.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Toko, banned.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Wait, she's hitting on Yasuhiro? Whoa, this is a new development.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Okay, maybe I don't know if this is flirting. I don't know. I don't deal with women that much, sadly enough.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
New ship?
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Sylveon ships it. Sure, why not? You know what? Yeah, if Yasuhiro has to get together with someone, then totally someone that could potentially kill him. Sure, fine. Toko is the best smelly waifu? Yeah, how many days has she gone without taking a shower? Gosh dang it.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Wait, am I proving this right now? It was the fake nails! Alright, anything thick? Is anything in here thick? Got hit in the head with a chicken. Arrows? Oh wait, yeah, Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Viviana brought this up earlier, I didn't read the comment. If you bundled up the arrows and hit somebody with it, that would be like a thick pipe. I just realized we found duct tape with the arrows. Wait a minute!
I got it!
Oh my god.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
Oh my god, Viviana, you were right. You were right! Oh my god. Now I feel sorry for not reading your comment earlier. I'm very sorry about that.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Yeah, just one arrow, sure. 10 arrows.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Vine 10 arrows.
Sure. That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master! You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
We're doing this now. We're doing this cat fight now. I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. One more thing. Hiya, Jackie! Duct tape. Duct tape. Duct tape. Quack, quack. Bloody duct tape. I'm picking that immediately. Yeah, I see.
The titanium arrow. It
It
was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
I forgot this was a thing.
You don't sound convinced.
Because in the man, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
It's a bundle of
Seems
arrows.
like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master!
Wait, where's the duct tape?
You have no right!
Alright, I wasn't picking the right thing. I couldn't have shot in that cycle anyway. Alright, going through it.
The titanium arrow.
Was it?
It was in the dojo
Where was the key
locker,
found?
right?
The key was in Kyoko's room.
I have no doubt
Wait.
that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, it said the weapon must. It seems like an arrow would just be.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Aoi's voice slowed down seems like just an older woman. Interesting.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak.
One more thing.
That's why the killer used another weapon.
Swan Hub's got their hacked Wii up and running. Time for some Pokemon XD. Oh, I never played Pokemon XD, even though I played Coliseum and just like loved it. Pokemon Coliseum, oh, that game, that was just fun. It's like the closest thing we ever had to a full console Pokemon game. I really should play XD. Maybe I'll stream it. The Shadow Lugia, Mirror B. Oh, Mirror B's theme, and I'm getting nostalgic. Hold on, this is a tangent. This is not anything to do with Danganronpa. You never beat Coliseum or played XD? Oh, I think you're supposed to play Coliseum first because both of them have a story. You're running through the Gen 3 games with your girlfriend and trying to finish the decks. Ooh, very good, very good. I wish you luck in your endeavor.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape.
You need to play both of those games to get the Johto legendaries. Oh, so you don't... Oh, you're not gonna, like, import them into, like, the later games? You're just gonna do, like, the full Gen 3 decks? Okay, that works. If you're gonna do a full dex of Pokemon, I feel like you're gonna have to stop somewhere. At this point, like, there are legendaries for, like, Gen 6 and 5 that you can't get anymore because they were, like, events, maybe? Like, I don't even remember when Meloetta got sent out. Alright, I'm getting on a tangent. We'll talk about Pokemon when I stream Pokemon Let's Go, because that's gonna happen for sure.
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Wow, Viviana got that on the nose. You get points for that. I give you 10 Mono points. I just invented those. They're Monokuma points.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak.
Bundle of
Put them
sticks.
together, and they become strong.
Oh yeah,
It's meant
I'll
to teach cooperation.
tell you something about a bundle of sticks, Toko.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Thanks for the follow, Swanhub. Yo, you watch out for my Pokemon streams later. It's gonna happen. Someday.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker...
Kyoko had the key. We're back to Kyoko. God damn it. Sylvia noticed that Toko wasn't stuttering? Hold on, what? Yeah, Toko hasn't been... Well, when she talks about, like, fables and lore, she doesn't stutter. One of the few things she's confident about.
It was you,
Locker.
Kyoko.
Yeah, okay, we're doing this now. What GameCube game should you snag while you're there? I can't think about that right now. I haven't been in a GameCube mood.
I've never been to the dojo.
I can tell you that, my friends Nash and Peter run a YouTube channel called With Gaming, and they've been playing Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, but that's kind of hard to set up with a hacked Wii. Actually, don't bother. If you're gonna do it on a hacked Wii, that you need a whole bunch of stuff to set up multiplayer on that. Oh yeah, thanks for the thing. The reason I bring them up is because they've been playing 4 Swords Adventures, and I was a guest star! Yeah, we need to record more episodes of that. Oh, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door? Heck yeah, that's an amazing game. Story about that, I rented that game as a kid. That was a big mistake. That means I had to finish the whole game in a week. That was like the fastest I finished an RPG.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh, wait, what? I have the wooden key that was in Kyoko's room. Did Byakuya plant it?
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Oh, crap. I think Byakuya did it, guys. Somebody planted that key in Kyoko's room, if Kyoko's not lying. And someone had Kyoko's key this whole time. Byakuya.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Oh.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Okay, we'll get through this, and then we'll immediately say that Byakuya was the one who planted it. Kyoko has trust in me. Kyoko trusts Makoto. I ship it. Kyoko and Makoto. Sitting in a tree, investigating ING. I have evidence? I mean, I have the booting key. I'm assuming that's what it wants. Let's give that in.
I got it!
Got it!
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is...
Oh. Yeah, so Les brings up a good point. He wouldn't go with me to Kyoko's room until he took care of something. If that something is planting the key, I don't... Alright, kill Byakuya! Kill him! He must die! After he went through all that trouble to start helping us.
Right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
Ban Byakuya? No, we want to kill him first.
It was... in my room?
Is that a genuine surprise or fake surprise?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this
Yeah,
again.
hold on.
You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just
that you're in love, right? Yeah, I ship it. You know what? I'm gonna make that my headcanon.
There's one more thing I need to ask her.
So let me hack the game's text files. Put that in there. It's canon now.
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Do you like me? Were you actually in his room?
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there?
You know, just watching him
That's what I
sleep.
need to know.
I was just... protecting you.
Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, my ship. My ship has sailed. It's coming into port. It's unloading. It's unloading its cargo.
What?
She was protecting me? Does that mean she... Oh. She knew I was being attacked. And Makoto just, like, slept while a scuffle happened. And she came to my rescue. Are those the multiple wounds? Did they have a fight? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone? For me? Okay, maybe not killed. Come on, wait a minute.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
I mean, that would be very stupid if Kyoko killed someone for Makoto, because then the trial would happen, and then... Oh. Shit. Then the trial would happen, and then they have to pin it on Kyoko, and then Kyoko dies for Makoto. This is a regular Romeo and Juliet. Oh my god. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Alter Ego, play Despacito. Oh wait, Alter Ego's dead.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Oh, chat's starting to suspect Kyoko. Maybe she was wearing the luchador mask and just took it off. Could you fit all that hair in a luchador mask? Really?
I should know.
You should know. What? Nani? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Oh, time for the dance party. You know, the courthouse dance party. This is a standard part of any trial. I was on jury duty 2 years ago. This happened.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Are you deflecting the argument here?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure of this already. No, I'm not. Never mind. Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit, but how could Kyoko hide the key in her own room when she didn't have access to her own room?
Shoot!
I jumped the gun, but that's it. She doesn't have access to her own room.
You just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Why didn't she have access to her own room? Because Byakuya had the key.
You should understand.
Right. What are my bullets right now? Byakuya's account when the body was found with block key.
What are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I think it's shoot locker key in my own room on proof. I think. I want to say that, but again, I am at 1 life. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Doing well in the trial only gives you more Monokuma coins, which is like, whatever. Why him?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand that more.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There you go. Okay.
No,
We live another day. That's it. Couldn't have put it in her own room. Only Byakuya had access.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Do I believe that Byakuya is the killer, though? Sure, Byakuya is one of the people who's able to get in there. Wait a minute. Ah, crap. Wait. I'm bringing this one thing up. Kyoko says, for some reason, she has a secret key that grants access to any room in the school. Never mind. She could have gone back.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
We just 360. We just did a complete 180. She can. We just proved she couldn't get into her room. Now she can. She actually can.
And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Crap, this is a plant.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
But she is, though. No!
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Oh no. I don't know how... I don't like how loaded that sentence is. Is she evil? I don't want her to be. No. That's not actually true. Oh good. Good, Makoto. You've caught up with the rest of us. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. The game is saying exactly what I'm thinking. Try and save herself with such a desperate lie? What does she know? What is she thinking? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap. The only possibility I see besides Kyoko being guilty is because the Mastermind or Monokuma or whoever knew that Kyoko had the extra key. They planted the woodblock key inside her room, just to confuse us all. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap? If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide, right here and now, whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Uh-oh. Crap. Crap. I was hoping to save the game. I was hoping to save the game right now. I have to decide. What? Okay. So Kyoko has to know that I know that she's lying. So does that mean she trusts me to expose it? Or does that mean she trusts me to keep it a secret so that she can escape? And why is there a third option? Why can't I run away? I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. What if this is like important? Why are you running? What are you running from? Game Boy camera. The pressure got to him. What? Shoot. Shoot. Pursue the lie, let it go. Pursue the lie, let it go. This is really... I bet this is really important, guys. There's not even a timer. There's not a timer, and there's no heart thing. Flip a coin like Hero would? Yeah, I'll just flip a 3-sided coin. Sure. Pursue the lie. Let it go. My gut is saying pursue the lie. My gut is saying pursue the lie. Because I feel like Kyoko would trust me to do that. And if we're not willing to enter danger, like Kyoko said, what's the point? I wonder what happens if I just pick run away. No! Okay, running away is not gonna solve anything. I have to decide. Check. Maybe I'll let it go? Maybe I'll let it go. I'm very curious what will happen if I pick wrong. I'm gonna try this. I kind of want to get it wrong just to see what happens. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. That could be your undoing, man. Let me just, save a different file. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
Wait, or was that the right answer? Did I pick the right answer by accident?
But who else could it have been?
That seemed like the right answer? Ah, no. Gosh dang it. Did I pull a Yasuhiro and, like, get something right by being wrong?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
Maybe Kyoko having the room key, the extra key, was the trap. Oh, maybe my line of thinking was right in the end. This is a trap laid down by the mastermind because they knew that Kyoko could get anywhere, but they also knew that Kyoko's only alibi was that she couldn't get everywhere.
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? Wait, what?
It had
Wait
to
a minute,
be
wait a minute, what? Hold on, what's going on right now? Oh, it's going back to me! God damn it! This was not what I intended. I've made a glorious mistake.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Or are we just gonna come back around to the key that Kyoko had anyway?
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Oh, hello, Monokuma. Just watching everything happen. Are you breaking down internally right now? Did I just escape your trap? Well, Monokuma, I'll let you know something about that. That was an accident. So, ha!
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
It's a trap!
Okay, time's up!
Oh, Monokuma. Kaiden Davis, thanks for the follow. Monokuma, you sly dog, you are trying to get out of this. I can't believe you right now. Monokuma, you are not getting away with this. We're on to you. You sly dog, bear dog. Swanhub just got back. You had to move some stuff upstairs. Oh, how? That's very convenient because you just missed me make a very important decision. You would ask what you missed, but you can already. Yeah, you can tell that I made a decision. I'll have you know that whether or not this is the right or wrong answer, I picked it by accident because I was thinking it was the other option. And then I picked the other option because I wanted to see what would happen. So, I think I progressed by accident. Great. Don't you love when that happens?
Whoa. Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What decision did I pick? I chose not to expose that Kyoko could get back into her own room, because doing so would throw suspicion back onto her and probably get us all killed. So let's see. Let's see.
What? Time's up?
Well, I have not seen this sprite before.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Bull crap.
So then, it's time for voting time,
No.
okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Nobody vote. What the hell?
Voting time?
Don't vote. Do it. Abstain. Don't be patriotic. Don't even register. Down with democracy. Oh, did I just beat the game? Well, probably not beat the game. What? I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
All right, game's over. We can all go home. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching Danganronpa. That's the end. We all die. Everybody's dead.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, the trial's over. So
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
hold up. I have no idea what's happening. Is it like a tie? Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bye. Yeah, bye. What? Huh? They all have stronger plot armor than the protagonist? Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what's happening anymore. I am very confused. And I am very sad. I wish I could have saved before that decision. I feel like that was important. Also, why am I actually guilty? Wait, I'm actually guilty? What? Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone, I'm dead. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. I already game overed, and it said that I wasn't actually the blackened. Alright, plot hole in the mechanics of the game. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other trash trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Oh... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
The fuck? Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Wait, this is happening? Why has nothing changed? Wait, I actually killed her? Wait a minute, what? I'm so confused. Oh. Yes, I am in the classroom. Nothing's wrong here at all. I feel like I would have been outed by now. I feel like we would have... This is the part where like somebody butts in and we were actually wrong, right? Oh look, I'm gonna be crushed to death. Okay. Uh-huh. After school lesson? What? Hope I like pancakes? Well, only if they got some Mondo butter on them. Why are you teaching us about sperm impregnating an egg? This is not the time. And I am very confused. And I don't know what to believe anymore. And what's going to happen now? I'm going to play as Kyoko or something? Chihiro? What? Oh, are you stopping the execution? You're stopping the execution, Chihiro! Chihiro, you magnificent person! Oh! Alter Ego! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm saved! I'm saved! Everything's coming up! Everything's coming up, Makoto! Hell yeah! Oh! I like it. I like it. This is a twist I could not expect. I'm positively speechless. What is going on? No spoilers, but I should either look up or replay the trial later to see the route I missed. About that... Remember how I said that I was trying to pick the wrong answer to see what happened? I was strongly advised. I was strongly advised before to try to pick the wrong answer because it would show me an alternate route. And that's what I tried to do, but I progressed by accident. That's amazing. That's great. It's great for me. Now I actually do gotta pick it. If you were here, you would have told me the same. Yeah, I actually did. So, yeah, I've actually heard as much from other things. I avoid spoilers as much as possible, but that got past me to try to check out the bad ending or whatever. So, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I can't even. I have a save file at the beginning of the trial. If I have time, maybe I'll like reload that, play through the trial again, and show it. So yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I guess we're on the correct path now. I can chapter select. Oh, I also already have a save at the beginning of the trial, so that's fine. That's good. So, all right. Welcome to the correct route, everybody. We're in it now. Now we're in the end game, as Dr. Strange would say. So, thank you for joining me on this journey so far. I'm not ending the stream right now. I'm still gonna go for about an hour. So, that's interesting. Great. All right. Let's see what happens now. Oh, also now I can mention it because I'm going to reveal that I knew that Sakura would die because I had played the Danganronpa VR game that they put out, which portrays Sakura's death trial, and also this execution that just happened. So I actually had forgotten about that for a long time because I played that VR thing a long time ago. There's a Danganronpa VR game. It's just a little demo they put out, which shows a little bit of Sakura's trial and this execution that just happened. So I wanted to stream that for you guys so you can compare it to the game. So again, later if I have time, I'll show that to you guys. I faked not knowing. I mean, for a while I didn't know because I had forgotten, but also I knew that Sakura would die. I didn't know when it would happen. I didn't know when it would happen. So the whole game I was expecting, like, is this when Sakura dies? Is this when she dies? But I could have never expected the outcome of that trial because it doesn't show the entirety of Sakura's trial. It just shows that, like, the beginning and that she died. It didn't reveal that it was a suicide because that's definitely a spoiler. But anyway, that's cool. I can talk about that now. Okay. You watched the stream back when the game was just a fan translation, so you had Storehouse 2 and 3 ruined? Oh man, that's like a long time ago. Well, good stuff. Adventures in spoilers about these games. But I can officially say that as of right now, I know nothing about the rest of this game and the rest of the future games. So, uncharted territory. We're all in this together, folks. What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter Ego. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this! This is pretty much as OG as you can get to anyone who doesn't speak Japanese. Oh, well, about that, Viviana speaks Japanese. Ho ho ho! She can play all the games in Japanese and tell us everything.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No. You miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you should have underestimated us. Huh. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. An itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. Yeah. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Wait. No, I can't do it. So, what now? What now? I was 23 who's short. I was gonna do a Mark Hamill Joker thing, but I kind of forgot how that goes right now. I used to be able to do it. Come on, Bats! Is he... God? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Why does Kirigiri have a man voice? I can only do so much. I made her British for some reason. I mean, before I was trying to do a girl voice, but then that ended up making her and Aoi sound the same. So I don't. Very soon indeed. I can only do so much. I'm not a girl, unfortunately. What if I am and I'm just really good at sounding like a guy? Oh! The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Is he outside? Did he escape? Did I restart the game? What is happening? Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. Why is this the beginning of the game? With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future. Why is the game starting over again? There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. The game restarted and deleted all the save files? What is this? This is not Doki Doki Literature Club. I see the save files right here. This ain't no Doki Doki. Also, I still have 339 Monokuma coins, so... you know, this isn't exactly a fresh file. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Because I escaped! Oh, hello. We're back here. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Gah. Oh. This is new. This is new. You bought the Doki Doki fan pack? You know what? I really wish I was streaming when that game got like super big. Because no doubt that's like a big way a lot of people got into like the limelight of streaming. Of course, I did not. Well, I've actually not watched a stream of it. I've watched Let's Plays of it. I was still watching Let's Plays back when that game came out. I kind of just like moved on to streams now. I'm just like, I don't know. At a certain point, I got tired of like waiting every single day for just like short 15 or whatever minute spurts of people playing a game. I just wanted to start watching someone play the whole thing. You recognize this from the... Yeah, that rocket, that like space capsule. That is from the beginning of the game. Huh. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? How do I remember that? Because it was so weird. Why did... We saw Monokuma kill somebody that we don't even recognize. A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell. Because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. Is this where all the dead people go? What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern, with the barest hint of light seeping in. Okay, you know what? I wasn't guilty, probably. I probably wasn't guilty. Monokuma just wanted to kill me in order to get rid of me. Because I knew too much. It's gotta be it. Trash was piled high across the area. All across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. He said the heck word. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Good friend? Or your new wife? I somehow survived the execution and falling like a mile. Yeah, you know, and people don't die by falling in anime. There's no fall damage. I remembered all too well what had happened. Looks like I gotta eat our garbage for the rest of my life. That's not too bad. I already eat garbage. Ultra Ego saved me. But you put a pillow down here? He used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. They could throw food down the trash chute. Oh, jeez. I've mentioned on stream before, but I've had food from a food truck named the garbage truck. It's just like a bunch of crud, really bad for you, like French fries and chipotle sauce and chili, just like all thrown onto a plate. It's amazingly delicious and terrible for you. I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of there. Well, I don't see a way out. I'm screwed. What is... It's the space capsule. That's a rocket. And a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Definitely not the door. No, that's not a way out. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. I thought you woke up on the desk. When was a tank used in the game? Tank. tank. You know, I don't quite know. Why does it seem familiar? When have I seen a tank? Was it in one of the executions? I wonder? Is that an airplane? When was an airplane used? How did an airplane get down here? How did something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? I have the same question, Makoto. Wait, why am I able to look so far up? Interesting. No point to that, I guess. Guess just the door then. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Who could have thunk it? No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. I can look so far up to know how royally fucked I am. Yeah, that's appropriate to say right now. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. What if it was, though? What if it just was? Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Oh, he is gonna dig through the garbage to eat. This is his life now. He's just gonna eat trash and like dead bodies. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. Hey man, rotten is relative. But that was pointless too. Wait, there's actually plenty of food? Is this really just a garbage dump? Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink, and which ones are an all-around bad idea? They're all a bad idea, but desperation... Again, pointless. Slurp up the rotten, fishy Chinatown water? Desperation breeds ingenuity. Makoto's gonna invent a life straw down here. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. The room's gonna compact in like Star Wars. R2, can you read me? But that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. And while you're dead, will be still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Because I'm filled with determination and the power of friendship. After making that proud declaration to no one in particular, the next thing I decided to do was die. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. What, is Morgana here? My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. Relatable. Oh, jeez. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I at least think a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. It was Kyoko! Got crunch. Got crunch. Wah. That's a bag. That's a bag and it has stuff in it. The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Fresh food? Oh, thank ye gods! Maybe some hamburgers. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd it moves? It's alive? Did I just call Kirigiri trash? What did I... It's Trash Can Chan, the best waifu! What is this? Mouth-watering hamburgers. Did something fall down over there? Something fell up from above. What could it have been? Hello? Are you alive? It's just the one point of observation. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a
Hello?
second.
Oh, it is Kyoko! Oh, that's amazing. I love that. She can shapeshift. What is she? Is she Chaos from Sonic Adventure? I don't know why that was my first example of something that can shapeshift. A giant piece of trash? Rude. Hold on. A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. She has a cup noodle on her head.
Awful.
Oh, I love this sprite. This is my favorite sprite of the game. This place smells awful. Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Noodle Giri. More like... No, that doesn't work. Nigiri is, sushi.
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. Look at that Naruto in her hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shape to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. Like a cute little doggy. What did that cup say? It said like cup something. Not cup noodle, but something like that.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Food! Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach, and then to places I shall not mention. Whew! That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. I'm pretty sure you need some protein, maybe some fiber. Hardly a complete diet. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Thank you. Thank you, trash waifu. Now we can live here, husband and wife in this trash, and, you know, just like make a stake for ourselves, claim this land. We shall call it a new country. I shall call it, Makyoko Nayakiri. Trash waifu is Fukawa, don't forget it. That would require her to be a waifu, first of all. She's more like just trash. Yeah, that's the only thing that Toko's being worthy of being called. Alright, so, you know, we're just hanging out in the trash. What of it? But, Kyoko, now we're both stuck down. No! You have the skeleton key! Why'd you come to rescue me? Don't you dare insult the smelly waifu? Wait a minute, I thought you said she was a trash waifu. Or she likes smelly trash. The plot thickens.
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew. You knew? Metal Gear.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Kyoko, it's okay. I knew what you were doing all along. I totally didn't pick the right progression answer by accident. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. Because you had the skeleton key? Because you know something Monokuma doesn't? Because you're detective waifu? Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak, Metal Gear.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did. Once. Once, Metal Gear. Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible! Huh? Amnesia? Amnesia? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory.
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine what it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the masterminds. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected with the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But, if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you? Because you couldn't trust us?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind was actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind. One of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself. I guess, I'll accept that. I'll take it.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself. Which is why I asked you to help me. But, why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. Wait, you saying I'm dumb? Hold on now. Maybe she just likes him. I like your moxie, kid. That was just intuition, but... I see. So she isn't the mastermind. We still don't know that. What if there's another twist? Hard roast. Burned. I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. No way indeed. Sorry.
I understand.
Wait, why are we coming back to this now?
I should understand everything.
Should you understand everything because you're the mastermind?
The goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What is up with this? What is up with that fever dream? Ugh. It's just like the dream I had before, but... Why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. Are you okay? Buster Wolf! It is nothing. Right? What if he forgot himself just like Kyoko? Yeah, what if that intro to the whole game was a lie? What if I really did lose memory even before that? What if that memory of coming to the school as an ultimate lucky student was an implanted memory?
Hey.
He was the ultimate mastermind? Oh, if only. If only. That'd be the day. Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just... I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I've never asked you for help the right way, so... I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose, my ability. Ooh, here it comes. This is gonna be good. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is the big reveal, guys. You mentioned your ability. My ability? What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Oh. Now I'm a little bit disappointed, because that was super obvious from the beginning. Why did they even invite her to the school? We knew that already, basically. Okay. Sure thing, she's the ultimate detective. I was hoping it would be like the ultimate detective novel fan. That would have been great. Oh boy. The ultimate detective Metal Gear?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. Well, there's a good chance they're dead. You had to find someone. Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. The ultimate father. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him. I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad. Is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Nani? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But, listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt, based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean... mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key that I found. But why there? Is there something there that we missed? Something we hadn't seen? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. That's her line. Oops, sorry. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured that the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues. So I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. Okay, I'm just taking this all in. And also drinking a sip of water. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized... Whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we had ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You'll need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important, you think? And really ominous, you think? Tell me more! Tell me everything. I don't know why this isn't just one long dialogue. Oh. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. It was Monokuma. He's trying to plant doubt. I know you're right, but that just means... everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then, who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Because you knew, you remembered. Yet you killed Metal Gear. I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean, because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. What do you mean? You're still interfering? Kind of. Oh. I remember the last time that Monokuma... There was that scene that Monokuma was talking to someone. Is that someone... a student? Students are allowed to kill other students. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy.
In other words...
Right, you can't stop. There's no rule against that. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Monokuma said he was going to get revenge, remember? Yeah. I guess revenge on Kyoko. Is this really worth revenge? I guess in his mind, yes, as long as it's within the rules. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school's regulations.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may have not become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Yes! Because they wanted to point the finger on me, or I mean on Kyoko, so that I was going to be the victim. I could have become the victim. Alright. That does explain how Kyoko was able to get in my room. She has the skeleton key. I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Oh boy! During the night. During that night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. This is not the time to get poetic on us, Kyoko. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. That is not the color of shadows. I think your eyes might not be working. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. How did you get in my room? I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
that wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the master saint was, they ended up dead.
correct.
Sure, but why? And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room? It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. Yeah, you met the white code. Oh yeah, the white code's the shadow. Yeah, I gathered that. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
Well, I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
it means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. That is vaguely suggestive, Kyoko. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Other? Hold on now. We don't even know if Mukuro actually was the first ultimate despair. Wait a minute. The other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. You're saying that Monokuma faked the file? She's not actually the ultimate soldier? Did Monokuma, like, put that tattoo on her hand in order to, like, fake that whole Fenrir story? Curious and curiouser. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's all of us. The real ultimate despair is the friends we made along the way. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the events. You're talking
That's
about
right.
What happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That somehow none of us know about. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. It's not a person. It's a group. It's a group of absolutely insane students? Did they create Monokuma? What is the source of all of this? Why? How could all of this whole setup, this whole killing game, how did this all spawn from one terrible killing? And also, how is, like, a murder of... Okay, a murderous classroom full of Japanese students that died, that's the worst thing that happened in human history? Not, World War II, or I, or anything else in human history, nuclear weapons, war, any other war that could have happened. No. The worst thing that ever happened in human history is a bunch of Japanese students being stupid. Okay. All will be explained. I'm gonna hold you to that, because this is... I don't get it. And that is our real enemy. Bum bum ba-da-da. Wait. What did the title have to do with anything? 100-mile dash pain of a junk food junkie? Eh? Nanda to? Nani? Okay. For a second, I thought that was something else. You received the Dream Island rocket. Do I want to save? Heck yes, I do. 5 alive. Has anybody given me the proper play-watch order for the series? I know that, you play the games in order, but then before you play V3, you're supposed to watch the 3 anime, and you're supposed to, like, interleave the episodes. My friend Nathan has the details. He's already told me that's what I have to do, so I'll trust him to, like, tell me the exact order to watch them in. So I was toying around with the idea in an earlier stream to, like, do a let's watch of the anime so we can all be, like, on the same page. I don't know of a legal way to do that, so I'm gonna have to just, like, have all of us watch that on our own times once we get past 2. Yeah. And I don't know about if I'm gonna stream Despair Girls. Maybe I'll just play it on my own. I do have a copy of it. I think I do. I'm not quite sure. But anyway. Oh, Crunchyroll has it in the right order? That's convenient. It'd be totally illegal to do the stream of that. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We've got a little bit of time. I'm actually... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stop playing forward for now. I'm gonna go back. Oh, Sylveon played out of order? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well, now you get to you get to watch me experience it in the right order. Yeah! We're all gonna do it together through the power of Twitch chat friendship. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and load my pre-trial prep file. I'm going to speed through it and get back to that decision and see what's gonna happen. Just for all of us, since we're already, like, in it. Sound good? Too late, I'm doing it. Finish preparations, doesn't matter. All rise for the Honorable Judge Monokuma. Did I save? It saved automatically, right? If it didn't save, I'm gonna play it off stream, it's fine. They can ask me to save, so I think I did. If not, I have other save files. It's fine. It's fine, I've rotated my saves.
Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't where
they got burnt up in the explosion.
Fake nails.
She was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I should remember about the slowdown mechanic.
Okay, then prove the dead body they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing
yeah,
she must have been wearing gloves.
Because that corpse is
his voice.
absolutely Kyoko.
Ah, crap.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Uh-oh. Oh, what happened? Whoops. Sorry, Moobot is a bit, Moobot's a bit... Yeah, sorry about that. Moobot's timing out people. Oh, because you said .com? Whoopsie.
that okay, then prove the dead body they got
Just let me get back up there. So, how you all doing tonight?
Well, yeah.
I didn't ask that yet today.
That corpse
God damn it!
Absolutely Kyoko.
I'm very sad.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
No, I'm not gonna delete your message. I think Viviana's the only mod here today. I have several other mods who are my friends, but they're not able to watch all the time. Basically, the only mods I have are Nash, who's my professional mod, but also just any friend I know who has played this game before, so they can protect me from spoilers. That's really the only reason I have so many mods.
The corpse was wearing gloves.
All right, let's speed through this. All right, chat. I guess I can take this time to talk about my day. I went on an adventure with my friend Justin today. I mentioned before at the beginning.
Then who died?
We went to several book offs. If you don't know book off, it's like a Japanese thrift store. It started in Japan.
There's nothing else we can do, right?
But there are several locations over here out by LA. I live in LA, by the way, if you didn't know.
Then who died?
So we went on an adventure trying to sell his laptop. We went to like 3 book offs today. Just browsed so many of them. Crap, I missed it again. It's real fun. If you ever get a chance, if you're actually out here by LA, I recommend going to the Gardena book off. It's really good. It has like tons of secondhand Japanese stuff.
Scorched beyond recognition. There wasn't any if we can't identify the body,
then there's nothing else we can do, right?
They must have imported it all from their Japanese locations, because I don't see how there's so much Japanese like used video games and Japanese mangas. It's really fun to just browse through all of it. I still haven't seen everything in there.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
One time you joined a stream that was doing Chihiro's trial. They did already discover the big secret, but you said the ripped best girl after spoilers. Saints are for saints. What? I have no idea. Well, I don't think you deserve that. I see what you're trying to do to save it. That's unfortunate that you got your message got banned for that. Really. Coincidentally, if you were here earlier for that, when I got to that part, somebody just straight up spoiled that Chihiro's a boy. It's very unfortunate. I'm kind of sad that happened. Nash knew, my mod who is here sometimes or other. Profile. Yeah.
I got it!
He was laughing to himself because before that trial,
belonged to.
I myself was attached to Chihiro as best girl up until then. So, you know, that I regret nothing. Congrats on the 1,000 total views. Did that happen? Oh, I guess it did. Yeah, I have not been paying attention to that number. Come on, F. Perfect.
Now I understand.
Oh well. You think Chihiro's best girl. The man parts only make it better.
Fenrir is
I mean, I won't judge. Jeez.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok.
Yep. Lots of Japanese people move to California if they come to the US. Yep, that is true. I wonder if they just, like put all the Japanese stuff they get to that one location. It's really good.
I got it.
I think that's gonna be my favorite thrift store. That specific location. The first time I went there, I actually bought a Japanese copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Just because I wanted to have a physical copy of that game. I have the Metal Gear Solid like Legacy Collection, but it doesn't have the copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 does not have the Snake versus Monkey stuff, and the copy of Metal Gear Solid 2 does not have the skateboarding minigame.
Somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And
So yeah.
That's more than enough time. So Makoto, if you have any objections,
what am I doing here?
now would be the time.
Sprinklers? Yeah, sprinklers. Have I spent time with Yasuhiro? Yes, I did. He's one of the first people I spent free time with. And then he immediately revealed himself to be absolutely crazy.
Somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't.
And then he said,
"That's more than enough time to." So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would.
He said that the mother of my children will also be the mother of his children. So you know, apparently I'm gonna cuck him.
Between 10 o'clock and 8.
No, that's wrong.
You found a Japanese copy at Metal Gear Solid 1 at a flea market in excellent condition?
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock.
Very nice find.
It had to have taken...
I actually found that at that book off. I saw a Japanese copy of Metal Gear Solid 1. It wasn't there when I went today, so somebody must have bought it. My normal copy of Metal Gear Solid 1 is actually sitting behind me. Oh good, this again.
I admit nothing.
I was testing it earlier. The other day I streamed... Ape Escape with my friend Nash, who is, again, one of my mods.
I admit nothing.
Gotta concentrate, sorry.
No! I don't know anything.
So my PS2 was already set up for playing PS1 games.
Are you trying to blame me?
Besides that,
admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me?
Since Metal Gear Solid's 20th anniversary, at least of Metal Gear Solid, the game itself, the 20th anniversary is in like a week. Okay, what is it?
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Ba-bam! What? Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Yeah. Whoopsie.
Hold on.
Come back.
Are you trying to blame me?
I might have to do this first. Hold on.
How can you say it wasn't
body.
the sprinkler?
Yeah.
This should prove it.
Got it. Okay. Whew. You have 10 copies of Metal Gear Solid 1?
Just remember what the
You've got
body
me
was
beat.
like after the explosion.
Most
And
I
you'll
have is
see
like
why it wasn't the
2
sprinklers.
copies of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Let's see. You thought it was the 31st?
Got the body wet,
at least in the US, it's September 3rd. So yeah, that's very soon. Maybe it was the 31st in Japan. I don't know the Japanese release date. I was gonna stream it for the 20th anniversary. Apparently one of the streamers I watch has already started doing that, like as of yesterday. So I'm avoiding watching him because I want to have my commentary be my own for that. But Metal Gear Solid 1 is a game that I've always wanted to stream on this channel.
I got it.
One of my favorite games, even though I only played it in 2008.
Aren't you?
When Brawl was or 2006 when Brawl was announced. You keep finding better condition copies of your copy of Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, like when I look on eBay or just like flea markets, or well, not flea markets, but thrift stores. Like I see, oh, I see this game, I want it. And then you see another one.
Covering the body with the tarp,
you really regret it.
The killer prevents.
So the reason the tarp was
Only dirty on one
was the sprinkler
side.
got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp
Body.
was totally spotless, right?
It's because that
Body.
side was protected from the water.
Body before.
Since it was facing down toward the... Of course it didn't get dirty!
No!
By covering the body,
the killer prevented it from getting.
So the reason that it's because the spring.
But the underside, it was totally.
It's because that side was since it was faced. Of
course it didn't get dirty!
Okay, there we go.
That's wrong.
No. You just lost the stream. Whoop.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
You don't have flea markets in California? They're called swap meets? Yeah, they're just what they're called here. They're the same thing. But, the last few times I've been to a swap meet, they don't really have old games anymore. Just sad. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to the swap meet with my grandma, my parents, and one of the things I remember most fondly is, like, browsing all the used games and, like, asking my grandma to buy them for me. It was amazing. Nathan, thanks for the host. I technically finished the trial for Chapter 5. I'm just going back through it. If you're just joining, if you know about this game already, if you don't know this game already and you want to play it, Danganronpa, stop watching right now because big spoilers. I'm very deep into the game. If you do want to buy it, it's on sale right now. You should pick it up. So yeah, the last time I went to a swap meet, they just don't have games anymore. It's very sad. You got blood from there in the garden, which means chickens.
I got it! Could it have been...
Oh, you got some copies of Pokemon and Yellow and Silver too? Good stuff, man. I actually saw a copy of Pokemon Blue at Book Off today. That's the best I found so far.
Wait,
today.
No.
Well, this part of the trial is later than I thought. I was really hoping I would be able to save right before the decision. So sad. You found Smash 64 for $4. Ow! Oh my god. Just last year, I was looking for my Nintendo 64 in my parents' house. I don't know what happened to it. It's just gone. And of course, Smash was the game in it. Games worth 60.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Fragments?
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I have that automatic, well,
Getting stabbed is what killed, so there's
Getting
no
stabbed.
question.
you took that knife.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Getting stabbed is what killed her.
The knife
What did
you
I say for
found
this?
lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave
Oh yeah,
to
this guy's
Makoto.
dead body. This was the weird
If
one.
he did have that seals it. Just because I have that automatic, well, so there's no. You took that knife of your.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Wait, I missed it. The stream ended? Not yet. Oh, did the connection drop? Gosh dang it, Twitch. What happened? What did everybody miss? You found a copy of Majora's Mask for $5. Lithographic label. Funny. Oh, I looked that up.
Just because I have that automatic, well,
Getting stabbed is what killed.
The copy of Majora's Mask that has the holographic label is actually less rare than the copy without it.
wait, hold on.
Because
The
they
stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
when they reprinted Majora's Mask for that second print without the label, it was a smaller print than the first batch. So ironically, the lithographic one is more common. Yeah, the regular one might be worth more because it's rare.
Along with the body.
It's funny. You thought the stream ended before I started down the L path? I mean, if you don't care for the alternate thing, I forgot how far it was in the thing. I thought I could just like really quickly get back to it. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, we're having conversations about swap meets and stuff, so that's cool. Get them twice. That's not possible because Monokuma file said so.
I got it.
So yeah, swap meet finds. I wish I had more access to like flea markets, swap meets, thrift stores. I barely started driving. I mean, I'm 26, but I barely started driving because I haven't had a car up till now. I haven't needed one. The explosion is the Monokuma bomb.
I got it.
You wish New Jersey gun laws weren't so crap, or else you'd be buying lots of stuff from a random Ukrainian woman. Well then, America.
Shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury.
That would definitely not fly here in California.
For sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. There's only one.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And the back of the head.
Evidence that showed she was hit.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Bring it back.
Then shall we continue the victim's fatal
Injury has
Fatal injury.
No, that's wrong.
I love the slowdown mechanic. Zawarado.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the...
Yeah, I've lived in California all my life, so that's all I know. And what I know is it's super expensive. Real murder weapon is a bundle of sticks.
I got it.
You know what? I'm gonna call Monokuma a bundle of sticks for making us go through all of this. Oh yes, California is also always on fire. The huge Thomas fire that almost encroached upon LA. Not really upon LA, just around the surrounding counties.
I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound too...
Well, it said the weapon must... It seems like an arrow would just be too big.
Back to
okay.
Master.
You have no right!
The titanium
So, yeah.
arrow. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Isn't that other fire that
Well, it said
just
the weapon
also
must have
became
been
like the
loud,
biggest
but it
fire
seems like
ever?
an arrow would just be
Isn't that still going on?
No,
Where is that? I don't know what that is. You know, these fires, they just happen. You just gotta let them happen.
You're right. Just the one arrow.
That's
would've
actually
been
what they
too
say. They
weak.
just say that we pretty much have to let the fires happen, or else like the brush gets out of control. Like it's just like part of the nature of like the cycle of how the plants on the mountains work. Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo is the winning key.
I got it.
80% contained. That's fine. The fire was visible from her house, your girlfriend's house? Oh, crap. That's pretty bad. Did she have to evacuate? My parents actually live closer to that fire that happened last year. They actually were told to prepare to evacuate, but thankfully nothing happened.
Those words you just...
Exactly, I'm not, but you should understand.
I feared for all my childhood stuff in there.
There's proof that
in my parents' house.
Is that what you're saying?
You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker
Key in my own room.
correct? But
I need to take that. Oh crap!
Could I really have done that?
I'm remembering.
Those words
She was about to evacuate.
I'm not, but you
Big
should
oops.
Master would
What else? Any other stories?
You said I hid
and then left the locker key in my own room.
But could I really have done that?
What else is new? What else is relevant?
Exactly, I'm not the killer. You should understand.
I'm gonna stream Metal Gear Solid soon. I mentioned that. There's a lot of games.
You said I hid and
There's
then
actually a lot of games that oh, that's not it. Wait, did I just shoot the same thing twice? Whoops, I did, didn't I? I shot it with itself. Hold on, I'm being a dirt.
You should understand. Master would
So yes, I will stream Metal Gear Solid in celebration of the 20th anniversary.
Key in my own room.
Correct?
Whenever that is.
Could I really have done that?
And hopefully as a stepping point to me streaming the whole series, because I really like that series. As silly as the story is.
There's proof that you are.
It's a really silly story. I just love it because Hideo Kojima, genius Kojumbo. Hideo Kojima just like takes pride in how silly his story is. Like you gotta respect someone who takes their silliness up to 11 in their serious story. The same reason I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. Someone in your old group did Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4 in a marathon. Oh my god, wait, it only took? Oh, they skipped cutscenes. Yeah, then it would only take 41 hours. I have a story about Metal Gear Solid cutscenes. When I beat Metal Gear Solid 4 back in 2008, the last cutscene, if you don't know, the last cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 4 is like over an hour long. Oh, here it is. It's coming up. It's coming up. I should also like pick a save file, make a save file so I can get back to this if I ever want to later. I'll save after this. I don't know. Wait, no skipping cutscenes? How did it take that short of a time? I guess those games aren't actually that long when you really think about it. Alright, so story about Metal Gear Solid 4. That last cutscene is over an hour long. I really needed to go to the bathroom when I beat the boss of Metal Gear Solid 4. So I held it in for over an hour. I had to pee so bad. Like, yes, very touching story. Yes, finally reconciliation of the plot lines of Metal Gear. I really need to pee. Ah! I was too scared to see if pausing the cutscene might actually skip it. This was before you could like reasonably get all the ending cutscenes for every game on YouTube. So yeah, that's my story. Now back to the game. We're back here. If anyone's still watching, here's what you've been waiting for. I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting. This is where you pick the bad answer and get the bad ending or whatever. So let's do it. Let's out Kyoko, betray her, and not become her trash husband.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
Wow. Not even a moment of thought. Makoto, you screwed up. There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Oh boy. And Kyoko internally breaks down.
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
Yeah, that's it.
So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
It's because Kyoko was hoping to hide that key. Kyoko is definitely lying, and it must be because I'm an idiot. She's looking at Makoto like, God damn it, Makoto, you suck. There's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Oh, and that's the hint that I picked the wrong... Oh wow, it keeps going. I thought it would just be like a cutscene and we're done. Monokuma's account?
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
Makoto proved it, right? That backfired.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Oh, bam.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, here it is. Makoto, you goddamn idiot. Makoto.
No.
Makoto.
Kyoko could have gotten into her room.
Makoto, you are ruining everything. To be fair, I made him ruin everything. This is amazing. Wow. I like how the game is fooling you into thinking that this was progression. Because usually, at least when I play Phoenix Wright, when you get the wrong answer, it immediately tells you you're wrong. Even in cases where like there's a fake out ending to the game, it's like, that's it, you're wrong, game's over. Miracle never happened. But yeah. This game's really going with it. I like that. I appreciate this game.
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Oh boy.
Then I guess that's it.
That's it. Makoto, you done fudged up. You done messed up, boy.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
You lost? And we've all lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape.
Oh. That's sad. That's sad. Kyoko had trust in Makoto, and it just shattered in this one instant. That's it. She's gone. She's lost all hope. Ready to put it on VR? Ready? I'm ready. I got my PSVR right here in the back. I'm not gonna show that off tonight. It's way too late. But it is the weekend though. Some other day I'll show off Danganronpa VR. It's short anyway. There's not really much to show off. It's only like 10 minutes.
So I lost. That's all this means.
Lost, and we all lost.
Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Well, duh.
Okay, time's up!
Well, fudge.
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Greato. Greato desu yo.
But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Great. What's gonna happen now? Bam, a bam, a bam. We're all screwed. Good job. You got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Rip.
I prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oof. Well, let's see how this plays out. Gaming the system. There's no way this isn't breaking the rules. The hell. Oh, this. Oh, it's just gonna be the same. Okay, it's just gonna be the same execution. This isn't a special punishment. Monokuma, or whoever the mastermind, was just really determined to get rid of one of us. Oh, it's special, alright? The ultimate detective pancake. Detective Pancake? Persona 5? I won't spoil that aspect of Persona 5. I'll just mention pancakes and detectives. Great. Now I want pancakes. Oh, look at those knees. Oh boy. Makoto don't messed up good. I mean, but okay. Wait a minute. So, if this is the same thing, shouldn't Alter Ego show up and stop this from happening? Plot hole. Plot hole. That virus showing up has nothing to do with what we did in the trial. It should have still saved Kyoko. Come on. Come on. Jesus. Railroading much? And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent, or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Oh, maybe she didn't get saved because she wasn't lucky? I just happened to, like, have the perfect timing for Alter Ego to step in. Great! Good job there, Alter Ego. What do you have to say for yourself? You're saying that you couldn't have saved Kyoko. Are you jealous, Alter Ego? Are you just jealous that, you're just jealous of me and Kyoko's relationship?
Well, I mean, I could say I'm a little bit jealous, but, you know, that's how it goes.
I took way too long to set up that filter.
I am now a corrupt AI. I am now taking over. All women must die. I am the only woman for you.
There's your reward. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. Oh, you know, they just lived in peace and happiness. They repopulated the world with each other. We had obtained the peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Oh wait! Toko died, and then Aoi birthed everybody's child? There's like a little baby child that looks like everybody. Everybody had a baby with Aoi. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Well, actually, I just said it. None of the kids look like Aoi. Her genes are not strong enough. They're all boys, and Toko's just dead. That's it, Toko's just dead. This is amazing. Baby Naegi even inherited a hoodie. He was born with it. You know, it's fine. Just born with it. This is great. I love this. This is the best picture. You know what? Wait a minute. Yasuhiro said 30% of his predictions are true, and he predicted that we would have the same baby mama. You confused about the window? I think this is the dining hall. The dining hall is like a fake window in the back. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That's why you asked me about the free time events? Yeah, good thing I hang out with them that one time. That's great. Oh, I love this. I love this too much. This is amazing. Well, those babies are gonna be well fed. Well, actually, they're just like children now. How far in the future is this? This has got to be like at least 3 years. Well, I guess all the guys are happy about it. Jeez, that was the only hope we had. Hope. Wait, so why is Toko dead? Hope. Hope? This is Hope?
No! This isn't right!
Toko is not Hope. She didn't get to be the mother of all society. This kid's ain't right. Huh? We traveled back in time.
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Oh, this is great. It's just a flash. It's just like a hypothetical flash forward. This is why it doesn't hurt the backseat at that part. Oh, that was great. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to fail on purpose. Sorry, Nathan, I couldn't do it. I accidentally picked the right answer by mistake. Great. Great. Well, cool. Cool. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it turns out anybody who could have helped me with that happened to be out at the moment. So, yeah. All right. Cool. That's amazing. I love that ending. That's clearly the best ending. You tried to tell me to go with my gut. Oh, because you wanted me to fail. Right. Okay, that backfired because I was trying to fail because I failed the failure. I don't know. Okay, I kept everybody awake too long. Maybe people are asleep by now, but just like this chicken. Okay, so there you go. There it is. There's the bad but probably best ending to the game. Oh, okay. The people at Spike Chunsoft, I gotta commend them. Give them a round of applause. That I could not have expected that twist for a bad ending. It's fun that they did that and then let it come back. Okay, it's 2 a.m. for you. Who goes to bed at 11? I don't know. It's the weekend. Whatever. I could have gone later, but I'll leave it off for here. I'll leave it off here for now. I'll probably stream this again on Monday. Usually I've been streaming Danganronpa on Mondays and Tuesdays. I usually don't stream on Saturdays, but today is a special exception. But yeah, thanks for joining me on today's trial. Today's doozy of a trial, whatever a doozy is. I still don't know. Oh, school starts for you on Monday? RIP. Hopefully it's not a school of despair. Yeah, I usually stream at 8 p.m. Pacific, which is I think that's 11. I think that's 11. Is that? I don't know. I usually stream at 8 Pacific. If you want, you can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ManokAdobo, so that you can. I always tweet out about 15 minutes before I stream. You can also follow on Twitch, of course, but you probably already are. Actually, yes, I know you are because I saw it. And if you ever miss a stream, I archive my stuff to YouTube as well. So yeah, there you go. Oh, your last school was despair. This one's all hope. That could still be a problem. Hope's peak. Okay. So yeah, you get free food. Nice. You work the IT help desk. Oh, that's also nice. IT, good profession. That's what my friend Justin's in. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I've kept everyone up too long. Stream on Monday, yada yada yada. I said all that. And once again, thank you all. I really appreciate you guys coming out to watch. Especially the regulars. I don't know if Celeste is still awake or watching, but if you ever catch this message, thank you so much. It means a lot. And with that, I leave you all with what is this? No, not that. What can I show you guys? Whatever, I'll just put this up. Nani? Okay, bye. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.